wonderful GM, the Leviathan Devil, and I am joined here today by, let's see, Devil Bro, who is wanting a villain arc for your characters, which is
I'm here.
interesting.
Oh,
But
I love that. That
yeah,
sounds like a good idea.
but like villain arc against Hugh, I'm not opposed. I just need time to think on it, which I won't have a lot of for a while.
We
I've
live in
been
a society.
Discord is
I've been
not responding to Devil Bro, but he is here.
I have been off the villain arc so many times, and I've never had the balls to do it.
Um, Next up we have Keat Tastic, who apparently does not have the balls to be a villain.
You were wrong, Matt. You weren't waiting for me. I never left Roll20 from yesterday.
Well, that's the
Uh,
joke. That's the joke, Kate, because Gavilan is Gavillain. So, I mean.
yeah.
Boo!
Next up we have Catboy, aka Seth, aka Patience. Who,
Meow.
yeah. Um, then we have the Ranger whose bird finally survived a combat where they got downed. Hello, Elverber.
What?
The bird has an awful habit. Like, the bird doesn't die as much as
Suicidal.
Balthazar, but it gets downed, like, every fight.
Are you sure it's
And
not
every single
suicidal?
time, this has been the second time that I've walked away and came back and heard, "Hey, your bird is either downed or dead." And I'm like, "The bird!"
So, it got
What the hell?
crit to the point where its HP hit exactly 0. And
I hate
this
it.
is not, to my knowledge, an official rule, but it's a house rule. Where if you don't
That's funny.
send someone down past 0, I'm going to give the option for it to be a non-lethal hit after the fact. And I didn't want to have a bird rolling death saves for a while, so
I still remember the one time I came back from like getting dinner and I came back, it's like, "Hey, your bird's like dead, by the way." It's like, "The bird!" And I just start screaming.
That's what happens when you leave your bird unattended for like 5
finally
minutes.
we
For 5
have
seconds!
Lightsbane, who I don't have any custom introduction. What happened with you today?
Uh, Not much.
Oh,
I mean,
damn it. Taro's not here, so I actually have to give an intro.
You mean recap?
Yeah.
Yeah. So take it away.
All right, so yesterday we were met with a new friend. He was a swashbuckler. I forget his name, but he joined us with a crown that allowed him to
Ciao.
heal. Yeah, thank you, Tao. Allowed him to heal other people. We gave him the rundown as we were walking about what all we've been doing. He made me cry a lot.
Close to dying.
Then we went to go see the Anati to find out if they knew why the Griffins were causing a ruckus. They told us in basic words that no, they didn't know, but hey, there's something going on in this storeroom that we're really interested about. And as we were talking, a terracotta statue of the founder of the school, Takulu came to life and attacked us.
Why do
It
you keep
downed the
no Old Mage Jatembe?
Old Mesa Timbe. It knocked out the bird. We killed it. We realized it was worth exactly 4,000 gold pieces and is one of the oldest statues there is. And we decided to cheat it. There we go. That's what happened yesterday.
That is exactly what happened yesterday. See, Keat, I knew you could do it.
Oh no, I can always do it. I just don't want to.
Fair enough.
But Keat, you could do it so well.
I don't
I
want
think
to.
majority of us probably could, but don't want to.
Well, guys, think of Devil Bro or whoever here wasn't here last time.
No.
I wasn't here last time. Oh, we're giving a
Yeah.
recap.
So think about Seth. Do it for
No.
Seth. Wave
No.
one for the Gipper.
No. The next time Paul is here, even after showing my ability, I would just go,
Well, no, now that I forced you to show your hand, I won't let you escape.
Then we'll just be sitting here.
Whoa.
Yeah, that did sound a little gay.
That was okay.
I mean, you did just play a video a little bit ago before session of the fight, kiss, kiss, kiss. Just a bit ago.
God, I hate it. God, I hate it. I don't even need to do anything. Literally, you guys do this on your own.
It's samosa time.
Yeah, so you guys cheesed it. I'm assuming you split up because, like, you know. So what are you guys doing for the rest of the night? Because you probably want to avoid the campus for a bit.
I'm going to go crash at Alvera's bar.
Okay.
Closed.
Why
It's
is
closed.
it? Why is it? Wait, why is it closed?
I mean, you told her to take a vacation, right?
I didn't tell you.
Why not
He
even there for the
said.
night?
He said. I think he said, you know, take care of your business before the war happens. I don't think he ever technically approved vacation time.
You see, what Alvera heard was wah 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 vacation wah 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 now.
Okay, bye.
So
Well,
you still go to Alvara's bar. You find it locked, and a voice appears from behind you, trying to break in.
I ignore it and I go through the already broken window from
The
when
window
Beauty
has
to
been repaired.
No.
Don't shatter it. No.
I look. Who's behind me? Who's behind me?
Oh, that weird kitsune lady who can turn invisible at will.
Oh, Alvera.
No, not that kitsune woman who just has that good of stealth. No, like an actual person who can just poof and poof back.
Yeah.
I've got the picture
kitsune
for you.
bodyguard lady that Alvaro could sense was there because of scent.
How long have you been following me? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. That was not Balthazar enough. How long have you been following me?
I mean, honestly, I also just came to break into the bar.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay.
So, but why are you here to break into the bar? By the way,
Alcohol.
Okay, well, I came here on business.
Oh, what's your business?
We are not going to steal from Alvara's bar for alcohol. I have, and she pulls out a bottle of some top tier quality crap, you know, just like the stuff your mother's told you. Oh, I drink this every day, but if you touch it, you know, I'm going to, not necessarily you, but your other brother. If you touch that again, I'm going to cut, you know, several expletives later. You get the point.
Mommy's angry juice?
No, this is some high. There are like 20 bottles of this made a year. It's not as expensive as a Sun Orchard elixir, but it sure tastes as expensive as one.
Oh no, they make a lot. She just buys it all. Mommy gets very violent when
Oh,
she
no. Technically they make a lot, but they only publicly sell 20 of them each year. The other ones you have to get through underground markets.
Mommy gets real violent when she drinks that. And then he picks up the brick and throws it to the window.
She catches the brick and is like, no. We are not going to start another national tragedy for alcohol. I have lockpicks. Give me and she geez. It is ridiculously easy to break into this place.
I mean, it is just a building. I don't think Alvaro knows how
Give me like 1 second.
Yeah, no, she made look, you help me on my job and I will leave gold in replacement for whatever you drink from here.
How do you know the bartender lady?
I work with Matt. Those two know each other.
Well, I know that. I've seen Man in the Bar.
All right.
Well, yeah,
Sorry, I had to
and
get up for a second
she
to look.
goes over to a plank and like starts poking on us like, oh, here it is, and kicks through the floorboard.
What?
Excuse me? What is happening right now? I like walked away for like 5 seconds.
I don't think Miss. What's her name?
Oh no, trust me, I'll fix this when I'm done. But and she reaches down and she pulls out like a weird looking glass type rock, and she like takes out hammer and nails and puts everything back to normal. Yeah, just came here for uh, a particular piece of evidence for a case I'm working on.
And the time I looked down to pick that up and looked back up, the entire bottle she handed Balthazar.
Make me a fortitude save.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Dear God.
You act like I didn't know this.
So I was going to say, throughout the entire time of being there, are you sure that's completely empty?
Okay, here we go. Food.
Because you do have to remember, there's still that back room.
I mean, no, she's not certain whether or not it's empty, but she more or less doesn't care because Balthazar wanting to break in at the same time is like the perfect excuse to dip.
Yeah, and so if
How's
Alvaro's actually there, she's gonna run and he's just gonna be there and she's literally gonna kick his ass.
But the real question is Alvera here?
I mean, she does usually, even after closing, she does tend to stay for a bit to organize things for next time. So she likely is here and in the back room.
Was on vacation.
Yeah, I thought she was on vacation. Wasn't approved, but
Yes.
This is very spicy. They were not lying.
so she looks at you and is like, you don't drink the whole bottle in one sitting. You are feeling the like you are feeling drunk and you are um how would I phrase this? It's not a condition, but you have the inability to be stealthy at this point in time. If you a stealth check from you is perceived as 1 degree of success lower for the duration, which is about 2 hours.
Balthazar turns invisible.
Well, no.
You know, it's funny. I can drink beer and vodka and sake, but I can't eat like bread or rice. What's the deal with that?
I I don't know. What is the deal with that?
He falls on the floor.
Jesus Christ. I hope this kid's mother isn't important or I am. Yeah, no. No. Uh.
Now I know why mommy gets angry when she drinks this. I'm feeling violent.
She walks up to you, stabs one of those handheld daggers right next to you, and says, don't choose me as an option. That's a bad choice.
Easy there, fluffy tail. I'm fine. Also, you might notice during this incredibly junky direction, Balthazar's Balthazar voice has not appeared once. I'm fine.
So, she says, that's fine. I'm just making it clear that, I probably should have made. Let me. And she turns invisible and. She is going to very quickly see if there's anyone here.
She ghost.
You know, it would be a hilarious excuse for you to say the spirit made me do it and point to the bottle of alcohol. I wouldn't even make you roll a deception check, because as far as your drunk ass is concerned, all of what you say is true. If you do that.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, but also part of the reason I say it is because I don't think you'd go through with an idea if I give it to you. Yes. So, Akane searches through the area. Does she stumble across Alvera at all while she's looking through invisible and, you know.
I was gonna say Delver is actually in the back room organizing bottles in some crates. Surprisingly, hasn't heard anything from outside, but
To
considering
be fair, she's
considering
wearing
of all the thunking and shit that Balthazar's done, she is a little skeptical now.
Akane, in this moment, feels a bit of a conscience, and at this moment in time, she starts, while invisible, doing some ghostly wails and moans, and then says, "Check the front room!" And then absolutely fucking dips in the quickest way possible.
Yeah, and at that point, now we're just kind of like groans, like, not again. And she gets up.
Not
and opens the
again. Is your
door.
bar known to be haunted?
No, but considering the fact that, she just heard check the front room after hearing some noises before she was told that, it's been a bit since the last time somebody decided to try and break in.
Yes, about a week.
Yeah, she opens the door and just kind of peers out and then sees Balthazar on the floor.
Balthazar tried to make a fire, but he fell on it.
What is even...
So she
Aside
like,
from the
stares at
alcohol,
it
what's
for a
even
minute.
flammable in this bar at this point?
Okay, you say that, but it's made of wood, and there's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, it's like treated. It's like...
If anything, Alvera's bar is like a giant firebomb.
Well, Alvera's a major firebomb already, so... And I mean that in the literal sense that she has a 10th level fireball. That is all.
Oh, I thought you meant that she's hot.
No.
Wow,
I
you
mean, Capricorn can argue.
I meant that in the mechanical sense.
So wait, you think Alvera's ugly? Wow.
I never said one way or the other my thoughts on Alvera's appearance.
Wow.
What do you mean? I think she's hot.
Yeah, I think she's a firecracker.
Oh my
Click.
goodness. So, anyways, Alvera, you find Balthazar passed out on your floor with a bottle of alcohol you do not serve.
Yeah, she just kind of like stares at him for a minute. And then she just sighs and proceeds to like not only
Ooh.
take the bottle to pull it away from him, but then also proceeds to pick him up.
Well, the bottle's
so she
empty.
can take it out.
Honk. Ooh. Honk. Ooh.
Why is Balthazar
dear
more of a
Lord.
lightweight than I am?
Well, to be fair, he only started drinking, and he has been drinking hard. Wait, lightweight? He just drank an entire bottle in like half a second.
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, at this point, where does Alvera even take him? Because she can't just leave him outside. She's considering, but she's like, no, I shouldn't.
You don't sleep here anymore, so you have the spare bedroom.
I guess. However, she's gonna have to tuck like every alcohol bottle and storage that she has in that back room on a high shelf to keep him out of it.
Or you could just tuck him in very tightly and make sure he can't leave till he's sober. And you're back at your
Yeah.
bar.
Which at that point, if she wants to make sure he doesn't get into anything, she might have to stay the night until he's actually sober and then let
Well,
him go.
no, what I'm saying is you're a rogue. You know how to tie knots, that's all.
Fair enough.
Technically, one of the skills you could theoretically use in this instance is at a proficiency where some of the wacky shenanigans you can do with other skills at that proficiency are climb on ceilings.
Excuse me?
Matt, for no reason other than being legendary in athletics and having the quick climb skill feat, can literally climb on your ceiling without making a check.
That's Bartok. That's Bartok, except he has a movement speed of 60.
Well, yeah, it's equal to your land speed.
I hate to imagine that, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, no, so, he's good. You can go home. But next up, where did Tardy go after everyone said to cheese it and split up?
Tardy goes on a little adventure.
Are you positive about that?
No.
So what is Tardy up to?
Good question. Well, I don't know.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Where does Estriel go to try and avoid getting caught for the destruction of ancient and valuable property?
I will mark off the list immediately. Not the woods.
Okay.
I kind of maybe want to say that she went probably back down the direction that they came from, just to kind of like, I guess, like head back into more common grounds.
I mean, so I'm trying to remember. So I think the place you were at last night was the Verdant House, which is the main like lecture hall type area.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're basically at the center of the Megambia, so it'd be like you'd want to get away from the area to establish an alibi or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, Patience, what... I don't think you were there for the destruction of the property, so what are you doing this evening?
Patience. See ya.
Cat boy.
Cat check.
They were muted a second ago, or thought I saw them like that, so... But I didn't see them do that when I was...
I think he's here, but probably...
Oh,
yeah, no, he's here. He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's here.
Rebooted chat.
Yeah, I see it. I'll get back to you. Devil Rogue, did Discord start responding to you again?
He's still muted last I checked.
Yeah. But, like, he mutes because, push to talk, basically.
Because I don't know if he's here. Hello, bro. Are you here with us?
Yeah.
My bad, guys. What's going on?
So, you're not involved with the property damage. What are you doing for the evening since they decided to go commit accidental vandalism?
It's not really accidental if it's Balthazar.
Well, no, it was accidental because the statue just came the fuck alive and started trying to kill everyone. was self-defense, technically.
I don't know. It seems like it's something Balthasar would do.
Yeah, that's why Balthazar fucking booked it.
Yeah. So it's an
and
average
then
Tuesday.
did more things that involved breaking into Alvara's bar.
That's not surprising. That's like a normal thing. Everybody at least has to do it once.
God.
Oh, this
And
is. I
speaking
don't
of
think.
which, just kidding. I won't break in, but.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, what am I doing? Let's see.
You weren't involved in the accidental crimes. What are you doing?
Where's that elf Betty?
Hiding from the law, technically.
She's hiding from the law?
I mean, she was. There are several of her arrows in that terracotta statue's corpse, so. Or not even her arrows. No, she didn't leave behind physical evidence this time. Good.
So she's not hiding from the law.
No, she is, because everyone said she's it and booked it in separate directions.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and she decided to try and go anywhere except the woods.
Well, that's actually a good thing, because then she at least won't get lost every single time. Or another time, one more time. I mean, whatever.
You know what, Patience? You are cursed with brilliant intelligence. Make me a raw int check.
Damn it. Hold on. I
Uh-oh.
gotta open up Roll20.
Yeah, I can open your sheet, but that is if you trust me with the roll.
Hold up.
That is
Hold
a
up.
good answer. Do not trust me with rolls, because whenever I say it, I tend to get jinxed. Lily,
Yeah.
if you run down the streets yelling dragons are coming and they're bringing alcohol, you're going to be spending the night being questioned by the authorities. Also, I don't think you were here for any part of the breaking of
No.
the statue either. So, like, you technically don't have to do anything, but also I could see your character doing that.
Wait, what? God damn it, this stupid website takes forever to load. Okay. Everything's loading very slowly, but I am going to roll it. Come on. This ain't
Technically,
dial-up.
it's just a d20 plus 4 if you don't want to wait for the sheet.
Oh no, I mean like the whole website is taking forever to load.
Ah.
Oh god, why is the initiative like blocking majority of my screen? What is this?
Yeah, why is that the case?
Okay, there we go. It's gone. But now I have a bunch of people's icons out in the way. Okay. So what was it? Roll d20?
Yeah, like a roll d20 plus 4.
Plus 4. Is this how you do it? Hold on. I can barely see anything.
No. It's
Oh, just a normal.
it's and then literal like plus sign for that. What do you mean? There we go. And then add 4. So, if you are looking for that person, and you probably would have been able to find out that they are all, going off about their own stuff tonight. And
Yeah.
just the sheer logical part of your mind is speaking to you. And you're not finding them on campus, which means, statistically speaking, they're likely lost in the woods.
Oh. Well. Time to go to the woods.
God damn it.
Okay, roll me a survival check.
Okay, the fun part is trying to get to it. Hold on. What? You don't even know how bad this is. What am I clicking on? There it is. Come on. There you go. Okay, so survival you said?
Yes, survival.
Bing.
Fun fact. Let's see. Oh, that's just a raw roll. So you, on the plus side, uh, or sorry, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that you are not
I'm dead.
trained. You find yourself getting lost in the woods.
I know.
The good news is you find yourself getting lost in the woods in such a way that you run into someone who is currently in the middle of beating up what appears to be a training dummy.
Hello?
The person looks at you and is like, Patience? Oh, right, you are back.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while since your captain's been around to visit you, he says while continuing to beat the shit out of that training dummy.
Do I know you?
Yeah, so I did hear about your amnesia. It's me, Matt.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
So you're Matt.
Yeah,
Matt Magnum?
yeah. I know. One heck of an introduction you must have been getting, huh? Sorry about that.
Well, you see, not a lot of people had a positive look or described you positively, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was not a good introduction. It's part of the reason I'm out here at uh looks at Moon like almost midnight.
What?
Yeah, it's like midnight.
Huh. Well, uh, w- all I'm gonna ask you is that what are you doing here in the woods? Which surprisingly I ran into because I don't know where everybody is.
I I mean, I've been looking into a lot of stuff going on in the Mwangi expanse and everything, trying to get more information, do a bit of groundwork for myself. Um, and currently I just feel like so I have weird moments where I act like a complete dumbass for like a week or two, and then like suddenly everything clicks and I'm back to the genius that I'm supposed to be. And I'm currently in the story. I'm currently back to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm competent. I should probably go do some shit around being competent. Ugh. Anyways, I can't sleep because I feel bad about not being around the Megambia at the moment. So, in moments like that,
Right.
Alex Straza told me if you're feeling like you aren't doing things correctly, then put in more work. So now I am just practicing punches and kicks on this straw training dummy that I randomly stumbled upon.
Hmm. Well, well, I'm really glad that I finally got to meet you, considering like apparently we knew each other, but I don't really remember it. So like, yeah, and it wasn't very helpful that these, you know, people were not really helping me with your image. But the point is that at least we finally crossed paths.
Patience, and he looks at you. I am sorry I
Yeah.
was not there to stop you from getting hurt. I'm glad that you're alive.
Well, thanks, but it's fine. Probably, I mean, I probably did something stupid or just I
I'm
don't
not
know.
really sure of the information myself, but a leader should be able to be there for their subordinates. That is what I am currently mad at myself about right now. Because I'm not there for the people I'm trying to help. So, to
Right.
hear that you pulled through at the end of the day makes me incredibly happy. I don't care that you don't remember me. I could care less if you came and spat on me. The fact of the matter is, you're alive. That makes me very, very glad. I
Yeah.
hate the idea of losing friends, so I'm just glad you're alive.
Well, I appreciate it so much. Um, I'm sure. How do I say this? I'm sure that you were a very, very good leader, and I'm sorry I can't really say like, oh, I know that because I don't know that, unfortunately. But I I'm pretty sure that because whatever that you did to show me how to survive and fight and battle is the reason why I'm here. So,
Ugh,
It'll be answered
be
in
glad
post.
about that. What?
It'll be answered in post. Ah,
I, I, I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, training and teaching can go so far, but at the end of the day, don't count yourself and your own actions out for being alive to tell your tale and start a new one. We make our own choices in this world, and that much is to be said. But, you know, I appreciate your feelings, even though like you said, you don't know for certain if any of that is the truth. It
Yeah.
puts me a bit more at ease.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Uh Considering I have no memory, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it for now.
I mean, yeah, not much else you can do. Sure, you lost your memories, but sometimes it's for the better. I mean, and he does a roundhouse kick on the thing and kicks its head off. Oop, technically this is my property. I should probably fix that. Um, Raphael doesn't have his memories from his old life, and by God, is that a good thing? Well,
Who's
that's
Raphael?
an elven wizard, somewhat socially awkward, and may or may not have been a cult leader before losing his memories, and now is sort of like the salt of the earth. So, turn around quite a bit in your life for losing your memories.
I think the claim about you I mean, what do you call it? What's that word they use? Not enroll. What is it? Recruit people that want to kill you or can kill you or would have killed you is kind of true.
And not everyone who tries to kill me. I mean, looks behind him. At least three people can't say the same thing at this moment in time.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I mean, I'm 90% sure those piles of dust that used to be skeletons are dead, yeah.
Well, I guess well, how do I say this? Well, since you're here and all, um I I wanted to bring up something real quick. I forgot. Why why I don't know, maybe because it's a complete shock and it just felt out of nowhere. Did why did I get told that Esther was a lesbian? I just gotta know.
I our initiation ceremony for the pirates group we were in. By the way, pirates had a very different definition where we were. Most people would classify what we did as rebels. But yeah, long story short, instead of a lot of pirates doing oh yeah, we're gonna beat ya and see if you can stand afterwards, it's more of a we're gonna ask you every single question you don't want to answer, in a zone of truth, and you know, you
Oh,
you mentioned it. Pirates like to banter with each other, even if they're not so much your typical pirates. So yeah, Elvis probably heard it through the grapevine, and Elvis and I like to play matchmaker. I like to see
oh,
people
great.
happy, but
Well,
I
well,
don't
look, look,
know.
look, 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 look. I don't even know who she is, and well, yeah, she looks cute and all. I just, well, how do I say it? Well, I don't know, but yeah,
I
whatever
mean,
you're gonna say, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I wouldn't have I wouldn't have told you that. I mean, because I don't know how you'd feel about Estriel. Like, you know, that's sort of an interesting thing Elvis did, but inexperience.
Well,
And you
to be
randomly notice
fair,
Party just randomly playing Patty Cake in the Woods in the background of this conversation.
is he actually gonna be there?
I mean, I did say he went on an adventure. At this point, I came up with the idea.
Oh,
Here
that's
comes
perfect.
with the steel chair.
What did you say, Keith?
And here comes
I,
Balthazar with the steel chair.
So, I mean, there's some things that just feel Elvis is sort of like I'm sort of like a surrogate father to him, you know. So when a parent leaves, older siblings tend to imitate parent behaviors, even though they don't know how or why they're executed. It's a natural
Mhm.
part of development for people. Um.
Right.
So.
It is. It is a bit odd considering, you know, like I said, I haven't really had the chance to talk much with her because the first time that I showed up, uh, she was lost in the
Your
woods.
familiar talked you into calling her a racial slur, didn't he?
Yes, and wait, how do you?
Hey,
Well, oh yeah, well you would have known that, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
What are you calling him now? Because technically, get to rename him, and I refuse to call him by his proper name. With the conspiracy theorist within
well,
500
uh,
miles.
I don't really quite know just yet. I mean, he's not going to appear anytime soon, considering that he's like, nah, I'm not going to appear at all, and deal with it. You're gonna look like crazy while you're talking to me. Sorry, loser.
I,
But
uh, I mean, you could always just like think what you're saying to him. I mean, if he's going to connect with you
right.
telepathically, which is probably how he's doing it, then just, you know,
Huh. Never really thought of that.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry, this stuff is still new to me. I mean,
yeah,
well, not
familiars can
really
be
new, but
assholes. Just look at Alvaro's.
Alvaro has a familiar?
We don't talk about the Danger Noodle. Well, I don't.
Yeah, it's a snake.
Well, they never met.
So, yeah, you know, it's, familiars there are two types of familiars. You have the familiars that, don't talk, the familiars that do talk, and of the familiars that do talk, you get ones that usually they backsass you in the way that's most annoying. Like Justice tells me, maybe you should learn to take a vacation that doesn't include going after the norms. Like fishing is fun. It, I might have a problem with being a bit of a workaholic. Technically, I'm supposed to be on vacation. That's the official reason I'm out here. But there is a lot of work to do.
I mean,
none of them are
sure,
more
but
obnoxious than Blair, though.
Wait, what?
Eh.
What,
Oh, everybody forgot my familiar's name, I guess.
yes. Anyways,
That's your
sort
familiar's
of.
name?
Sills familiar.
Oh. Oh god, it's been a long time. I remember
Yeah.
Syl, but I don't remember much about it. What was I gonna say? Damn it. Wait, were you saying something? I'm sorry. Been nursing a headache all day.
Oh, I think Matt just said, usually your familiar tries to annoy you in the weirdest ways. It's usually to try and help you improve in the familiar's eyes, but I mean, sometimes your familiar's just an asshole. Like, Justice arguing you're a workaholic, you need to take a vacation is true, but I refuse to take a vacation when I have work that needs to be done. And then you have, familiar. I've literally had a familiar sell one of my allies a gender swap potion before just to fuck with them. It was a
Excuse
free
me?
sample, and then it was like upcharged for going back. Yeah, no, familiars can be assholes if they have too much power.
Huh.
Your familiar tends to want you to improve in their eyes, but they also have a lot of trauma with elves, so 2 and 2 equals 4.
Don't asshole familiars.
What did you say?
Beerby.
Yuri's not a familiar.
He may as well be. He's a magical dragon genie.
Yeah, the familiars can't fight though. Anyways, not important. So yeah, you probably need to be heading back to the Magambia. Do you know how far you've walked away from the Magambia, by the way?
No, I have no idea.
You're like
Because I
3
just came here
miles
because
away.
oh, well, I was looking for the group, but seems like everybody's just run away. I have no idea where they
And
are.
probably committed property damage.
Right. Then you have no idea where they are, period?
I mean, I could take some pot. Well, I mean, Cardi's over there.
Hello.
Yeah. She just waves. Hi, Tari.
Estriel's probably
Hi.
avoiding the woods because, if they are in trouble, they probably don't want to have to get rescued and then immediately sent into the talk of, oh, you're expelled, or, oh, I sentenced you to 1,000 hours of community service.
Huh.
So it would be kind of funny if
Lily is
Alvaro
probably
was like,
doing something
"Hey."
a little unhinged that's going to get her a conversation with the guard, but also no legal trouble. Because they're not technically doing anything illegal. Balthazar probably broke into Alvaro's bar.
Yeah.
And,
It was-
Saros is probably pretending he wasn't involved in whatever. Look, I haven't made a good first impression, but I tend to have a decent chunk of idea of what the students at the academy would do in situations and why they're doing things.
Right.
I may.
Well,
So, I can teleport you back to the Magambia. We're close enough that it shouldn't have any drift.
also, what did you say, Silver? I didn't even hear what you said.
I said it would have been funny if Alvaro was calling us like, "Hey."
It would be exponentially funnier because Matt does not have a sending stone on him.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, she'd be trying to call. I was like, nothing's going for.
Help! Somebody broke into my bar.
Oh, by the way, I don't have a sending stone on me, so, well, at least at the moment. I left it at the place I was staying at for the night.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll if anybody wants to contact you, I'll let them know you don't got it. So
Well, no,
yeah.
I'll have it with me during a couple hours of the day, usually around dinner.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I should probably
You
get
should,
back then.
yeah. Hey, Tardy, I'm gonna send you back with the nice lady. She won't teach you how to read.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't. I heard you tortured the
Adventure?
poor guy.
Tardy, Tardy, you've already been on enough of an adventure today. I,
I want more.
Tardy, do you look at the moon? You can go on an adventure again when the sun's back up.
I thought that she was gonna take me on adventure.
Well, I mean,
Or
in
he, I
the
don't really know these things.
well, in the morning she can do that, but I mean, look, undead crocodiles and skeletons, while yes, they are fun to play with, you probably should also not be doing that. And he picks you up and hands it to her and is like, oh, have a safe trip back. You should appear at, like, literally the center of the school, snaps his fingers, and you are at the part of the map that says the circle.
What? The circle. All right.
Um, you want to make a magical tradition of your choice check for that, either of you two?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me see if I Oh, what? Okay.
That's occultism, arcana, nature, religion.
Yeah. Eh. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not.
Hold on. I had to reset my freaking page and now everything's loading all at once.
Yep.
Okay, come on. Okay, so what was it? Occult and what was it?
Well, occult, arcana, nature, religion, you can make one of those checks.
Okay. Go ahead and do this one. Here you go.
Neither of
Oh
you
my
know
god.
anything about that being weird, but it feels weird for a teleport spell to be quick. Actually, you know what, Patience? The last time you had a teleport spell done, it took like 10 minutes, so no, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it was really spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Um, is there anything else I can do to see if I can understand whatever just happened? Or let me see.
I mean, highs or lows?
Highs or lows?
Oh no.
Highs?
Yeah, no, you are perplexed.
I literally was like blow under my breath and it was I already knew it was
God.
Mystery for another day. There's always
Okay.
tomorrow, after all.
Tomorrow?
Oh, I'm making the joke as if there are death flags to that statement. It's Matt. No. Honestly,
Matt's gonna kill me in my sleep.
no, it's. I was gonna say, there's always tomorrow. You can always ask him the question tomorrow. It's like, as if there's a death flag in that statement. But no. I fear more for everything that decides to, you know, attack that man more than I fear for that man's safety at this point in my his existence.
I mean, either he gets stabbed or something, or attacked, or what do you call it? Get kidnapped, and then the princess is in another castle. That sort of thing happens. I mean,
Yeah, but not dead, mind you. You know what? We're at an hour. I need a second before getting to the next bit. Let's take our first break for the evening.
okay,
So we'll be
one.
back in 5. Hey, it's Hatless Matt because I'm not feeling good. I apologize. I'm gonna end things early today. I also would prefer to have more people here for what's going on with everything, but I'm very much feeling like I'm about. I'm not gonna give you the viewer too much, but